Hey guys, it's Ohhbrittney. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do... Why do I always say it like that? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do a sewing on myself.
And if you would like to see how I go from this to this, then keep watching.
So I want to have leave out around my perimeter so I can put my hair in a ponytail, and I want a side part. Right now I'm about to just section off my leave out, so I'm gonna part my hair about right here. So I have two anchor braids right here. When you are finishing sewing the tracks in your hair, this is going to be the last braid that you sewed on to. You want it to be as close as to your hair as possible so that there's no bumps. Now I'm going to finish braiding the rest of my hair up. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to come back when I'm finished. Okay, so now I'm back.
And this is my braid pattern, and I braided my hair in a circle, and I only have one end left out.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sew down my last end.
So you're going to need a curved needle, and you're going to need weaving thread.
I'm going to go ahead and get you a pair of scissors.
And you're just going to pull out some thread and fold it in half and make sure the ends match up.
Through the needle, pull it all the way out, and then you just want to match the ends up. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 knots on the end of my thread, so you should have a knot. So you just want to make sure you pull it straight so that everything stays even.
So now I'm just going to sew down my last braid, and I'm sticking the needle through.
Just through one time. So you're still going to have this knotted end, okay? And then what I like to do is between those 2 little strands, I like to stick the needle right in between. Pull it out, and you should see your knot going up. You want to get it secure in your head.
And I'm just going to continue to do what I just showed you. I'm going to stick the needle under the braid and pull it out, put my hand through the loop, and take the needle through the opening.
First, you want to take your needle and you want to put it through the weft, making sure that it's still even. I'm just going to put my fingers in between the loop on the end And I'm just gonna grab the needle and pull it through.
So always stick the needle under the braid. And so I'm going to also place my tracks underneath the braid, and it's very important that you lift your hair up, you don't see any tracks. So you want it to look like that.
Now when you get to the end, you're going to want to flip the track back over instead of cutting it.
Basically just doing the same thing over and over again until you get to the top. The needle underneath the braid, and I'm going to take my fingers and grab the needle, and I'm going to pull it in between the thread. And I'm just going to speed this up because the process is really repetitive, but you're basically just doing the same thing over and over again. And making sure that that stitch is as close to your leave out as possible. So put it right on top of that braid, the anchor braid that I talked about earlier. And now I'm just cutting off the rest, and I am finished sewing in my tracks. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and unbraid my leave out and then style my hair.
What I ended up with. I don't know what hair color I don't know what this is. Oh, and because I know somebody's probably gonna ask, from my wig, what is it called? On how to make your wigs look natural. A lot of people have been asking me what the wig is called or where I got it from. I never needed the box, so I threw it away. But I'm sorry, I'll be better. So next time I will be mindful when I am buying hair. Keep the information for you guys. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah.